Welcome to World Cup Nomad. I am the World Cup Nomad. My name is Steve Mascord, and I'm coming to you right now from a hotel room in Doncaster in Yorkshire. It is half-time in a match I'm watching on television, and that is where Ireland are trailing Lebanon 20-4. Two guys in a sin bin. You can hear in the background the BBC commentary or BBC half-time coverage, which is highlights from last night's match. And Ireland maybe, letting their heads get away from them a little bit, getting a little bit too emotional. Today the game I'm watching live across the road. I'm looking out the window of the hotel now. I can see the stadium very clearly, and it's Samoa taking on Greece. So I'll talk to you again when I'm walking across there with a bit of a post-mortem on this first match. If you are listening on a platform that allows subscription like Apple Podcasts, please subscribe. I am trying to post every single day. Every now and then I will fall a day or more behind because I'm travelling from town to town. I'm not basing myself anywhere. I'm just travelling from town to town, and that's what I'm talking about. To that end, 2 days ago I pointed out that I thought I'd lost my beanie. I found it. Anyway, I'll talk to you as I'm walking across to the EcoPower Stadium and after full time in this game between Ireland and Lebanon. But Lebanon look like they're in pretty good position at the moment. So Ireland were heavily beaten, 32-14 by Lebanon. Mitchell Moses had a blinder, and Michael Checker, I think that coaching with the ball steal, it just caught the Irish with their pants down. Lots of comments on the coverage. Kyler Moore saying that maybe Ireland were a little bit too emotional, but they're still second in the group. Anyway, I'm just thinking about the two games next week. They've really got no hope, have they? I mean, one team's playing Jamaica, one team's playing New Zealand. So I guess that's it. Ireland out of the World Cup. They did a good job of assembling the team they did, and let's hope they can play more games in future. And congratulations to Lebanon. Anyway, I'm a big cheerio to Gavin Willisey, who really liked my commentary of walking to the stadium last time I was here in Doncaster. The lake is still to my right, but it's pretty wet underfoot actually. A lot of rain around here today, but I do like it around here. Gets a bad rap, Doncaster. I do like it. Anyway, next up is Samoa versus Greece. The stadium looms to my left, and hopefully we'll get some good access like we did last time we were here. Have a chat to a player or two afterwards, and wrap this episode up well. So we do have a guest, and it's Adam Vrahnos, who's just played, I reckon, probably the toughest game of footy of his life against Samoa, and I'm absolutely super curious about what it was like as an experience. I guess, how are you going to explain it to people?
I can't really explain it, to be honest. It's just I'm super proud to play for my country. Super proud to play in front of my family and friends. We're a bunch of part-timers and amateur football players, And we had a lot of boys that were domestic Greek players that haven't been able to play for a few years because of COVID. So, I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, the result doesn't really matter. It's the process. It's the journey through it. And I thought we can hold our heads high despite the scoreline. We gave it a crack the whole way. They were fast, they were strong, they're professionals. So that was the difference, obviously.
I think now in the World Cup, people take a while to adjust to watching club footy and then to watching the World Cup. But we saw last night when Jamaica scored and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of the charm, isn't it, of a World Cup? That a new team, having little breakthroughs and little successes, and he probably scored the best try tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's exactly it. I mean, we're just going out there and giving it a crack. It's a sport at the end of the day, and they're professionals, and we're amateurs and part-timers. We've got a couple of professional blokes, but it's just a matter of going out there and giving your all. And if something comes off and you're playing a bit of footy like I did today, then we're stoked about it. So hopefully the crowd enjoyed it as well. We're proud of our efforts. We're proud of it.
Is there much said between the players, like the two sides, like during the game or at full time? Is there much talking?
You're pretty gassed. So, you got to pick yourself up off the ground after you've been bowled over. It's pretty hard to talk about much. But I think the chat was just, we're playing for our country. no matter what, just go back there, kick off, make our tackles, and just keep having a crack and just keep turning up for each other. And you know, when you put that jersey on, you're playing for Greece. It's you know, you're not going to stop.
Are you still planning to give it away after the game next week?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'll have one more game and then yeah, give myself some time to miss it maybe, and then I'll maybe go around next year, but I highly doubt that's going to happen.
And it's got special significance for you, is it, because you're a Sheffield fan? Is that right? No, not particularly. No. You must have said you were just playing in Bramall Lane against England. That's what.
Yeah. Playing in Bramall Lane. That's the big one. I mean, it's a historic stadium. We went there yesterday. There was a championship game. It was Norwich and Sheffield. We went and watched, and the atmosphere was amazing. So it'll be I'm really looking forward to that one. It should be good.
We'll see you in Sheffield, mate.
Cheers.